It is time, my friends, today for Regretful Alchemist. That's right, Stage 9 hard mode, and we're going to break it all down for you in today's episode. Many of you have been asking for this, and I'm excited to give you this guide here today. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, questions, comments, let me know. I'd love to hear from you, as always, and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Now, that information is available to you down below. Lots of great people to come hang out with. Additionally, we do have our timestamps there where I will break down the Regretful Alchemist, give you the team, all the information that you need to know, go for the run, and pull it all home. So let's get into it because you're here to see how Stage 9 is going to go. So a couple of things, as always, don't forget, get your supply chests in, get your suppression levels in as well. We currently have one. There we go. Very nice. We want to do this as we always progress. Now for Stage 9, let's get into it. So a couple of things on this one in particular, my friends. As always, we do have those special conditions. This is actually really great as the #1 free-to-play player and potentially other free-to-play players out there, regardless whether you're new, returning, those kinds of things. The nice thing about this, though, is that skill levels go into 90. The minimum levels also go into 90 for your cookies. We got landmarks, guild level, guild relic spawn, sugar gnome, laboratory, costume sets, disabled treasure, statue of heroic radiance, don't matter. So what does, though, is those beast kits and those toppings. So very, very crucial here. That's going to help you tweak and make some of those key differences. Not only just getting by, but that extra damage and speed, which is really what the boss rush is going to be out as we get past a lot of these things here. However, today we are here to beat this Stage 9 Regretful Alchemist. A couple of things here, though. First, as always, you got to go look at the boss information. We have boss rush passive here, passive. The boss shares a portion of damage taken by summons and receives increased water type damage. So there's two key things in this one. Then additionally, we got rage, power of darkness, passive. The boss has an enormous amount of HP, but receives increased fire type damage. So these things are super crucial. So as we've moved into hard mode, we get 2 health bars, essentially 2 kind of key pieces. We're first going to go after this top one and then the second one there. So we're going to break it into 2 teams. So the first one that we're going to go with is we do have shared portion of damage taken by summons. I'll talk a little bit about that. However, we're going to focus on that increased water type damage. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into this one right here. Let's see if we got some other ones. Lightning, we got frost, we got venom. All right, so right here, what we do want to focus on is water. You can take a look at these synergy ideas. There is some pretty interesting stuff in here. You can get the summon creatures receive 1000% damage. So when they get taken out, that's going to deal a ton of damage back to the boss because some of that damage can happen. So I do want to call that strategy out for you in case you're going to try that one. However, the one that I found to be very, very nice is the water one. So here's what we want to do. We want to get this one right here. Sea Fairy Cookies Crystal Jam effect triggers every 10 seconds. Team deals water type damage. You can still have the summon creatures one in there. However, we do want to focus on this. So very, very nice. We can go back to our synergy here on the water stuff. And you can see we do have Hunter's Instincts. Now, additionally, what you're going to want to do is go grab those skill elements. Lots and lots of water here. It's a great time for us to throw in our friend Crimson Coral. We can dump Dark Cacao here. Now, what we also want to do is we could throw in some other summons, those kinds of things as well, and try and take advantage of some of these other synergy ideas. And then don't forget about these particular things. If we can get into that 36 star space, we can get even more damage in there. So very, very crucial. What we're going to do is we're going to flip in some more here. We're going to go ahead and grab our friend right there. Get a lot more water damage. Keep looking at these skill elementals. And if you saw this, now we got another one of Echoes of Power. So if we go here, you can see summon creatures now deal 120% of damage. So summon creatures are super good here. We do need to keep 2 of these in. So we'll flip in this one here instead of, there we go, Stardust right there. So we got more water with our friend Sorbet Shark, and still maintaining these 3 as well. Now we can also continue to look and see we got another bomber, and we also have a lovely range. So no more bombers in that case for us, and no ranged. However, we could also consider some of those summoned ones if we wanted to do that. We also don't have to keep range in here from that perspective, so we can go into our skill elements, we can go grab mango and throw that in there as well. There we are. You can see we got those 3 in there. And then last but not least, we do have those 3 bombers. So we're going to want to keep 3 bombers in. 1, 2, and 3. We'll do that as our soul healer. Now, the other thing that you can do here is you can switch to get some summoned creatures in. We're actually going to save it like this. What you're going to find here, though, let's go ahead and talk about this for a second. Again, Min Biscuit levels 20. Let's go into our gear. Now it's a great time to like and subscribe as well, my friends, for all the content like this that we're running for the boss rush, lots of other guides, and all of our gear and topping guides. We will be fine on getting through this. If you want to flip this one over to attack, you can always add in a beast kit here. We actually do have some decent stuff from that perspective. They will also go to 20, so don't forget that. We're going to go ahead and actually throw this one on just for a little bit to take advantage of that. We can flip over there, we can stay here. Here we're going to go over to attack, and then we're also going to grab another preset if we want to. Again, we can throw this in just so that it's on there. Might as well, we can get rid of them later. There we are. All right. Did it stick? Nope. We're going to select pre-select. We'll stay there. Here we're going to move over on crit. Well, we can stay on attack and then grab another one of these. Here we go. Let's go ahead and equip that one. Looks good for now. Perfect. Mango once again here as well. Let's go ahead. Cooldowns, sure, why not? And here we go. Attack. There we're on attack, and here on the last one we're on cooldown. We can move over to attack. Let's go here on this attack. Perfect, my friends. So you can see really what you want to do is heavily focus on attack. I'm going to go to crit, actually. We're going to have some fun with that one. Stay heavily focused on attack. Now, on top of that, we got to go to our leader skill. You got 2 options. We're going to stay on water here. We want lots and lots of water attack. All right. So now we've built our water team. Essentially, the key here on this one is just making sure that you focus on that water team to get down through the first piece. We're taking advantage of these synergy ideas right here: Echoes of Power, Waves of Depth, and Hunter's Instincts as well. All right. Whew, there we go. So there's our first one. Let's go after it here so you can see exactly how this is going to roll against the Alchemist, my friends. Ooh, here we go. And we are at it. We are at it. Lots and lots of damage, I promise. Take a look. As always, swag and merch available. Never a bad time to support the channel, so thank you. All right, we'll see if we get it in the last couple seconds here. So close, my friends. One more, please. Let's go. Oh, just a little bit more there for us would have done it. Now, I don't necessarily think it's going to be effective to move into the next team yet, so we'll close it. We'll use 1 ticket to close the gap, move into the next thing, and then we'll show you exactly what that next team's going to look like. We want to make sure that we're absolutely closing this out. Here we go. There it is. All right. So now, as you can see, when we move into the next one here, this thing's got billions and billions and billions. Additionally, it's vulnerable to fire, and then damage down we have on it too for right now. All right. There it is. Now we got the first piece down. We're moving into the second piece here for you of the Regretful Alchemist. So first was water. The second piece, as you saw that once again, is rage, power of darkness passive. The boss has an enormous amount of HP, but receives increased fire type damage. So now it's time for us to go work on that fire team. Before we do, don't forget, level up, my friends, if you have that ability. We're going to go back into our edit. So we have our water team. Time to move over here, do something a little bit different. Let's do frost. Let's go over this one. So synergy ideas here. We have fire. That is going to be key. So we definitely want Torrent of Flame here. Fire type damage 10% every 10 seconds. Summons a giant burning spice cookie. Love it. That sounds amazing. Team deals fire type damage. Even more amazing. Anything in the team is going to deal fire type damage. And on top of that, we're going to get damage to bosses plus 20%. Let's go ahead and equip this. Now, excuse me, what we're going to find here is we are going to want to maintain these different pieces here. And then on top of that, make sure, because everything will be dealing fire type damage, we just put in the most and highest damage cookies that we can. Not worry too much about the healing. So let's go find Wind Archer here. We're going to flip Wind Archer in there. We also still need to take advantage of that. So if we go to our skill elements, go to our fire, do we have anything with that? We could grab our friend right there if we wanted to. We can move over to darkness type as well. Maybe grab this one and have a little bit of fun with that. Or we can keep in Stardust Cookie as an example, or we can keep in the Black Pearl. I'm actually going to flip that one in and keep it that way. We got Burning Spice. Do we need two up front? We do not. So let's go ahead and find another key damage dealer. So in this case, we definitely can put Golden Cheese back in here. There we go. And drop that one. There we are, my friends. So we're going to stick with this. We still need the one support. We need everything else that we have in there. The two ones just like our friend right here, Choco Penumbra, Choco Drizzle Cookie, my friends, for that ambush cookie. Very, very helpful. I just throwing this one in there because I like it. So regardless, this is kind of the idea that you want to use for your team. We're getting more fire boosting here as well with our friend right here, Nutmeg Tiger Cookie. So don't forget that. Burn every additional damage there, area damage, all kinds of best stuff that's going to be really, really helpful there for your team. So let's go ahead with this one. Now, once again, let's take a look at our gear. As always, a great time to like and subscribe. So here we're on attack. We can actually move over to fire damage. So let's select that one. Here we're on attack. We got darkness damage. Here we're on attack. We got lots of earth damage. We can leave it that way. Attack as well. We can make that beast get better. We can put a beast get on here. Let's just throw this one in for now. Why not? Let's equip it. There we go. All right, so there's something in there. We got our beast already, fire damage, cooldown, and more attack there. We can move over there. We'll stick on this one for now as well. So again, idea is really to be on lots and lots of attack or cooldown to keep those things going. We're not taking too much more of advantage here, unfortunately, which is fine. As you can tell, as a free-to-play player, the #1 free-to-play player, we don't have all these things ascended, so we don't get to take a lot of advantage of those stars, even though they can make a big difference. All right, so finally, stage 9, the second piece here. Let's go ahead and go after it here with our all fire team. And again, taking advantage of our massive burning spice cookie here. Now, again, to make these things work, you don't have to have all burning cookies. You just need the right setup to make it happen. And check this out up here, my friends. As you can see, we're making our way through, taking the damage down. Can we make it happen in the next 10 seconds? It is slowly getting more damage in there. It's going to be so close. Oh, we got to use one more ticket. Unfortunate there for us. However, we're going to close it down and be done with this stage finally. Here we go. Ideally, it'd take 3 or 2, quite frankly, with this kind of grouping and team. If your team is stronger, you got better beast kits, you got more tweaked cookies, you will absolutely be able to do it with 2 tickets. And there's our record time and victory, my friends, for it here today. All right, we have done it. Many of you have asked. We're on to stage 10 now. We have completed hard mode stage 9 as Regretful Alchemist, my friends. If you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you as always, and I'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server. On top of that, thank you for tuning in today as we took this boss down here in stage 9. I truly appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community. On top of that, thank you so much to our members. We do have memberships available too. You can check those out here on the channel. We also got a swag and merch store. and our affiliate links. All nice ways to support. Don't forget my socials, at me, chat me, stay connected, my friends. With that, we got more Boss Rush headed your way, and we'll see you soon, my friends, as always. And until next time, keep on running.